feels like it's going to be a very Tuesday style session.
Okay,
absolutely drowned, yeah. And do one big lap and then come back up. So it's like one big lap is 2k and then I'll just come up with it and then drop anything that I need to drop in here and then drop to the hill.
You're going straight into the tempo?
No.
See you in a few minutes.
Hello.
Hello.
A little bit wet.
Just a little bit. Weather's turned for the worst, as you can see. It's easing up now though.
Yeah. We'll do some drills and then we'll get into the session, I guess.
What's the session today?
So it's going to be about 2k, 2.5k tempo. Then we'll drop from here, we'll have a start, jog to a hill, and we'll do 10 times 90 seconds.
Sticking with 10 now?
Yeah, we'll stick with 10, we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
And it's honest on the way down, so it's like, last time we averaged 5:45 on the mile
For the whole thing.
and the whole thing, so yeah, we try and keep it moving on the way down, but we'll see, obviously.
Do you always do the same drills? Or do you mix it up based on the session?
Yeah, I try and keep them the same, but I've reduced them because of the weather today.
Yeah.
So that's it for the drills.
Would you do less for a slower session than you would for a faster session?
Yeah, for a faster session I'll do, before the drills I'll do 45, 30, 15 seconds of like tempo to strides.
Little primer.
Yeah, a little primer, the Liam Garrett 5-minute warm-up.
Yeah.
And then go into some drills and then do a couple of quick strides for the faster stuff. But because of today,
Yeah.
I always try and drill.
Just try and stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big believer in drills, but now I just think reduce them because of the weather and then get started as soon as possible really. So I think I'll change
Yeah, that's right.
and then get going.
A similar job to Tuesday where it's
Honestly.
long sleeve and a waterproof.
Oh really?
Super shoes the whole way.
Well, these aren't
You nylon plate.
Whoa.
7.7 miles worth of.
Just the hills.
Uh,
Or total.
1.5 mile tempo, and then about a 0.6 mile a K jog to here. So what's that? That's like 5 miles worth of hills, up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Bloody hell.
Are you guys gonna walk back to the car?
Yeah.
Shall I meet you there?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good. Let's get going.
I'm gonna go and walk off into the distance first.
So he said, like, if someone who wasn't a runner watched you, they'd think that you were going down the hill the same as you were
Yeah.
coming up the hill. So I wanted to cut it into sets, but he was like, no, just go straight and then you'll get stronger.
tempo.
Yeah. So we've just come back and it's stopped raining, which is classic. But when we started, it was beginning of the rain, and yeah, it kept raining from 11 till 1 or something. So
It's good that you can do 5 minute mile casual in that condition.
yeah, with
Those
a
conditions.
cheeky rain jacket on as well.
Yeah.
So you know,
Worth a 440 at least.
well, yeah, with the basic parachute I was wearing on my back. No, it was actually quite a tough session today. I think mentally it was one of just getting done and not really focusing on the paces.
Yeah.
We've got Nationals 12 stage coming up, and the first half of every leg is purely uphill at Sutton Park. So that's in 9 days time, 10 days time, something like that. 9 days time. They won it last year, but won the English last year. They got beaten by Central AC, which was a Scottish side, so didn't quite win the overall, so we're looking to win the overall this time out. And then individually, podium 5k at Dulwich Park on the 20th of April.
You've done a few 5Ks already this season, haven't you? Or was it just one?
Just the Mar.
And that was tough conditions, but...
Yeah, snow in the morning and then windy at the end.
Windy as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but we're in a pack, so I was never really too exposed.
Yeah.
But yeah, less than ideal. And it wasn't one in a super quick time. Still great event.
You looking to PB then at Dulwich?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of different in terms of like the training that I'm doing at the moment compared to what I was doing pre-Omar. It's way more strength based at the moment. Short recoveries and really honing in on that aerobic strength, which will probably help me in the long term for the 5k. And then after Dulwich, it will be the transition to track.
Do you want to quickly, because you've not been focusing on running for very long, have you?
Yeah.
You were always the footballer and
the football guy.
cricket as well, was that?
Yeah, a bit of cricket.
Yeah.
So yeah, for background, I basically played football throughout from the age of 6 all the way up until the age of 22 since I left uni. And I've only just started taking running seriously May 2021. So yeah, it's been a short time of doing proper training. But
steep curve though.
yeah, our progress has gone well. First year was quite injury hit, which I think was to be expected with like the sudden increase in volume and just different.
You kind of threw yourself straight into it.
Yeah, I didn't like getting beaten too much, so I wanted to try and get as quick as I could, or as strong as I could really. And then this year has kind of been a bit more sensible in terms of what I'm doing, and the body's adjusted. But yeah, running, 2 years in, currently at 3:51 for the 15. Would love that to get down to 3:45 this year, half an hour on the British Champs time, but that's quite a big drop. Yeah, I think the plan is the next 2 to 3 years to stay on the 8 and the 15. So the 8s are just there to tune into speed, get the legs turning over. And then I think it's really important to max out how quick you can get on the shorter distances. And then as you progress up to the 5k and the 10k, you can know that you've run certain splits on the 15 or the 8, and that will help you against maybe guys who just went straight to the 10k. Even if it's a psychological thing rather than an actual physiological thing. Currently made the switch from London Heathside to Highgate. The thought behind that was to train with the group at Highgate, which have a fair few national and international vests there. So yeah, that's been a recent switch, only 4 weeks ago. So again, new chapter in the running world, so we'll see how the summer goes and next winter, and the summer after that will probably be the true test of whether or not the switch was a good one. As a running age of about, what, 2.5 years of running properly, it's been quite eye-opening into the sport in terms of how much people train who are on full-time jobs and who've got like an actual, I don't know, it's just the mindset of a runner is way more dedicated than maybe I first thought when I stopped playing football. I went into running because you could do it on your own and you didn't need 11 people or 22 people or whatnot to play. But actually it's quite like there's, today for instance, it's a dark time out there on your own in the wet and you just got to get it done. So I don't know, I think it builds quite a lot of resilience. Definitely. But I didn't expect. But we're just having fun with it, we're just seeing how it goes. I think because I was never, as a youngster, through the age groups, anything near the top, like I was probably 2/3 and downwards, like play football and just turn up to the occasional race. I never really had an eye on what other guys were doing because I was like, oh, I played football this morning and now I'm running, or something like that. So when I look through people's training, I'm like, oh, maybe that's just what they're used to and I'm on a different journey. So I'm quite good at removing myself from people's sessions and being like, oh yeah, that looks incredible, but I don't need to be doing that now. If I was doing it, I probably wouldn't be able to recover in the same time that they can recover. I think it's important that you don't get too ahead of yourself and start trying loads of different training stimulus, because if you stick to what's got you there,
definitely.
But you can always tweak a few different things just to see how they go. And I think it helps with work. If that's busy, then almost you don't have enough time to then overthink running. So you literally just go straight into it without overcomplicating it. So I think that's where I've got a nice balance. Yeah, there's no secret in the training. Everything's published. Like it's not.
Add him on Strava.
Yeah, you can do if you want. There won't be any fascinating sessions on there, or anything that we're doing differently. I think it's just the day after day, week after week approach, and then eventually something will click. No double thresholds yet.
Maybe one day.
That's another thing. The long runs have got longer. So that's
you do like 16 miles sometimes.
And the long runs have got slower. That's another thing. They used to be like 6. Ask Tom Butler. They used to be
whatever Tom was doing.
Whatever Tom was doing, I had to do it, right. And now we insist on the 7:30 even per mile.
Nice.
So we're definitely, we take pride in being relaxed and recovered. And then it makes sure that
go for the next Tuesday.